Welcome to another video. As you can see, we're doing something interesting. I may or may not have taken some creative liberties. You don't know. Don't worry about it. See, this man knows what I'm talking about. He's building an entire army. He's building an entire militia to go against me. Is this technically animal abuse? I don't know. Probably. It's like the equivalent of putting an infant in a lecture hall. Or is that just a self-evaluation? I don't know. Maybe. Some secrets are better left unresolved. Anyways, I'm in the middle of making a video, but I was met with unprecedented events because after all, in university, everything is just entirely made for content. After all, that's what the entire thing is for. What else are you going to university for? Because today, I was trying to go to my university and everything, and then I found out that cockroaches are secretly a part of a PSYOP operation built by 7-Eleven and other convenience stores to try and stop me from using ATMs. I think that man immediately thought I was going crazy as soon as they started spouting all that. I'm not, I promise, I'm not going senile yet. It's like at least 2 more years. Give me a break. That is genuinely one of the most disturbing, horrifying, nauseous skins I've ever seen. What abomination. How in the Eldritch God's powers did you conjure up this level of madness? Of course, the more terrifying thing than his face and anything is the fact that he has no hairline at all whatsoever. Man has placed like 10 pufferfish, and all of them are more of a damage to him than me than anything. I've lost 1.5 hunger bars. Alright. Anyways, what was I trying to talk about again? I don't remember. Something about along the lines of cafeteria, because I spend like roughly like 500 yen for the cafeteria every day, and I had no money at all. I didn't even have like 100, so I couldn't even buy like a bowl of rice. I don't know how much that is in dollars. I'm not freedom enough. Sorry, I'm like half of it. I can say like only the first half of a 9/11 joke, but those just tend to crash and fall over anyways. Either way, I was trying to find an ATM or something because it was raining and it was not fun. I didn't want to go that far away, and all the convenience stores were far away in the first place. But then again, like, all the other ATMs are normally not even nearby at all. So, you're only really left with the option of convenience stores, but they charge you like 500 yen every time you take money out. And I'm like, who has the money for that? Are you serious? Like, what kind of tyranny is this? I would never financially recover from that ever in my life. Absurdity. Fortunately, I didn't have to go to a convenience store ATM because there was one directly across from my university, which is technically part of a different university. And fun fact, I went to that university because I was accidentally led to there by Google Maps when I was trying to do my interview to go into university in the first place. So, you know, that was an entire ordeal. I got lost for like 30 minutes until I decided to call, and the teacher came by, took him 30 seconds to pick me up, and I felt so much shame. And that's how I felt. Exactly, yeah. You know, the hardest thing about this challenge is probably trying to find people who are willing to actually join the game, let alone stick around after pressing E on their keyboard. They're not ready for this. The PvP is beyond what they're expecting. They're expecting swords, while I'm ready to send the 12 plagues to Egypt. Get ready, Infernal Cookie, to your demise! Alright, you devil cookie. It's time for your overdue baptism. I'm a good Christian boy. Oh, I'm a bad person. Oh, no, that didn't do anything. Oh, no matter. No matter. I was wrong. I was wrong. I was so wrong. That is the God himself. That is his little messenger. What am I supposed to do against that? He's floating in air. What do I do? Oh my God. Oh, Lucifer really did fall from heaven. Oh. Okay, no, so he's descended down to the mortal plane. I can rest. Like, no! I have to stop talking. I have to stop talking. Anyways, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, so I was walking to the ATM across the university, and when I enter the little booth, because it's like a little tiny room in glass, and in that room, there is a little ATM and everything, and I press the little screen, I put in my little PIN code and everything. I look to my left, and about the size of my thumb, there's a little cockroach there. And he's just chilling. I don't know how long he's been there for. I don't know if he's like survived the outdoor weather because it was raining that day like a lot, and he was there. What do I do? I don't know how I'm supposed to do with that. I mean, like, come on, this is a bank official ATM. They're supposed to have standards. I don't know what happened, but then I realized something. In any world, this would not happen. Come on. I have too much trust in the, actual bank safety. Is that crazy? Probably, yes. I don't know. I'm kind of naive in that way. So, I've come to the conclusion that it had to be sabotage, 100%. Are you kidding me? Come on. Like, if you think about it, ATMs were convenience stores. Like I said, they cost, like, 500 yen just to even take money out. I can't afford that. Come on. Come on. So, of course, they had to try and motivate people to, bring them over to their ATMs. And how else do you do that? By making the opponent's one even worse. You destroy the competition by removing it entirely. And naturally, I took a video of it, because, in the first 10 seconds, I was like, oh, okay, what am I supposed to do? Suffer? And then I thought, hell yeah, this will make a great video commentary peak. This is what, every adult in their college life yearns for. Smooth transition, because Oldme forgot to make a proper segue, since talking in Minecraft is the hardest thing to do. Even harder than getting a proper doctor's degree, I would know. I've done those Roblox hospital obbies myself. Easiest thing in the world. A baby could do that. Imagine spending 8 years of your entire life only to become a glorified heart rate monitor. Anyways, here's an abrupt transition. Here's a trigger warning for those who are sensitive to an unmoving cockroach. I don't know why you would click on this video, but you know what? Free views. Bro, I just wanted to get some money and there's a cockroach on the ATM screen. What is this? What am I supposed to do? Stay on that side, please.
Is correct. Please press enter.
Please shut the fuck up. There's a fucking cockroach on the screen. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh Christ. Fucking bottle stick. Whatever the hell. This sucks. Yes, I want to go. Oh my god. I'm stuck in this room too. What the? Oh, please get me out of this. Brilliant survival skills past me. Anyways, I know all I did was basically swear for like 1.5 minutes, but like, to be fair, I wasn't ready for that. I didn't even have my phone out before coming to that ATM. I was not ready emotionally, physically, or mentally. And spiritually too. I mean, like, I would not be able to deal with new unprecedented events, especially when it comes to dealing with people. I mean, I'll be a horrible vlog YouTuber. I can't just, bully people for how they're just living their lives. Minecraft, on the other hand. Also got distracted for like the 1000th time. Am I gonna stop? Probably not. It's just my character quirk at this point. Right, so I was walking back to the university after taking the money from the ATM, which I took about 10,000 yen, and I think that's like $80. I don't know, inflation changed a lot of things, but to me, emotionally, to my spiritual core, it feels like $100. That's like the equivalent. That's like how it feels to have 10,000 yen. Anyway, so there was like this kind of ticket booth or something. And in that ticket booth, you basically just have to like pick your own food there. You just have like a little menu on the screen. You just press the giant button. And it's kind of like those pool things where you just, click on the vending machine. It just gives you your like ticket, and they just put that on the registry, and then you're like, okay, all right, give me food, give me. I don't know, that's how my pools were when, like, they're very social, interactive. It was brilliant for my childhood development. Can't you see I'm making Minecraft videos talking to myself now? It's great. Anyway, what was I talking about? I don't remember. I don't know, this man placed like 5 water buckets, and I just immediately lost all train of thought. It was brilliant. Anyway, so I put the 10k yen in the little slot for the bills, and I realized in my utter despair, it bloody rejects it. What? Huh? And so I look at the little icon underneath it, and it just, says like only 1,000 yen. That's how I felt. That's how I felt. I'm trying to think of like how I can actually use this 10,000 yen, because if I can at least use it and get change back to being like 9,550 yen or something, that'll be great, because at least I can actually use the money as I intended it to. So I try and walk to the vending machine. The vending machine's the same! I don't know what! Is it all universal to all vending machines in the first place, or just machines in general? I don't know. Maybe. It's possible. I might just be stupid and just completely was ignorant to that fact for like the whole 19 years of my life. Maybe. It's possible. I don't know. I'm just gonna lock this way. This man. Never gonna see this coming. Never gonna know what to do. Oh, he knows what to do. Never mind. It's not even water. So that didn't work. So I decided, okay, I guess I could just like go to the front row and like where people actually, you know, serve you the food. I was like, that's social interaction. Come on. I mean, do you really think that I'm gonna, you know, try and risk my, you know, college social life experience being almost talking to nobody except like the teachers, which is sounds a lot more depressing than I think about it. But you know what? No, you know what? No, 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 no. You know what? No, this is what Steve Jobs did. Probably, I don't know. I just know he was kind of like a loner. Oh, oh, he's not gonna see this. Oh, he's not gonna see what's coming. Oh, oh my God, he did damage. Oh, we leave. Goodbye. Oh, he's too strong. He's going power. He's like the main character. Every time he dies, he gets a whole nother ability. He's gonna become an anime protagonist. Look at him, parkour. Oh, it's gonna be his training art. No, I'm gonna be the first guy in the episode where I like beat the shit out of him, and then he comes back with a revenge after like a 5-hour training montage with his like sensei. He's gonna. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Look at my defense. Just walk into it. Your own foot soldiers. How could you? Oh my God. Okay, he's just straight up beating him. He's a psychopath. I'm never gonna cross this man ever again in my life. This is the last video I'll ever see. If this ever, you know, gets out, you'll see that I'm just gonna have like a description where it's like, all right, this has been my last rodeo, chat. It's been great. You know, I'm just gonna be my entire will. You know, give all of my lack of monetization fees to like my dog or something. Parkour. Parkour. Parkour part 2. Oh, parkour part 2. Oh, parkour part 2. What am I telling you? He's leveling up. He's leveling up. He's growing stronger. He's growing stronger. Oh no, he's gonna abuse his abilities now. He's gonna go to every game. He's just gonna jump off and he's gonna get like 10 times power up. You know, I've always been thinking like, hey, you know those children, or maybe you were the children who kind of said like, oh, I want to be an adult when I grow up. I want to, you know, work and, you know, be a responsible person. I'm like, you want to actually pay taxes? Why? Why would you want to do that? How could you? I mean, like, I was thinking as a child, I mean, come on. Come on. If I were to be the one, you know, running into trees with my head face first into the branch, I wouldn't want to pay my own health insurance, let alone my own hospital bills. No, 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 no. That's all up to my parents. Completely. They have to suffer for my incompetence. Why do they always do this? This is kind of a concerning trait. Is this a social experiment at this point? Probably. You'll be fine. Oh, he's got the high ground now. Oh, he's got the high ground now. Let me just walk slightly backwards into the middle. Okay. Anyway, so after that entire ordeal, you know, I just sit in the library all alone, you know, because that's like the only good salvation of a place. I've been in the library more than my actual university and classes. It's brilliant. They have a charger. They have like an entire room you could use, and I just use that for like just not being involved with anyone else. You know, I'm a great social person. I'm brilliant. But then again, like, there's not even many people in there in the first place, and everyone just goes to the second floor where there's all the books, while I just stay in the first floor. There's just only tables. Like, there's like one row of bookshelves, and there's like the rest are just tables, and they're like empty 99% of the time. Anyways, Pokemon! Go force my minions! Poison type, yeah! Oh, I am the Pokemon champion. Get out of here, Sincere, or whatever. I've never played a Pokemon game in my entire life. Maybe I played like one of those bootleg versions ones online, possibly. That was my entire experience with it. I don't know. I'm in Japan for crying out loud, and I've never even touched a Pokemon game. I'm not living up to my ancestors' expectations here. Really not going great. Fun fact, while I was editing this video in the library, an 8-leg black and orange crossbreed of a spider and a cockroach was floating towards me like an RC helicopter going 10 meters per hour. And this is the second bug assassination attempt I've had in the library, sitting in the same spot. And so I knew who was responsible, who the suspects were. That's right, callback, it's 7-Eleven all over again! They've now evolved into bioweaponry, creating eldritch horrors not even the Pandora's box could even unleash into the world. However, there's one thing that they can't take away, one thing that the greedy hands of corporate selfishness won't be able to steal from us. Don't press the like and subscribe button, do it right now! Comment this video, share it to other people, go, go, go! Am I sending out right now? Am I really that shameless? Wow, I can't believe you Futzify. Yes! Emotionally. Also, fun fact, while I was trying to find the video with the cockroach on my phone, I came across like 2 other videos from like 2024 of August, and I realized that both of them consist of me killing cockroaches in the kitchen room. For some reason, that's a theme. And then I realized that past me, despite all of his bizarre choices in life, this is the one thing that is peaked because for some reason he knew that I would make this kind of video. And so as any real content creator, I went to OnlyFans to see the requirements for posting stuff, and according to Reddit, any other person who appears in your photos or videos must complete a verification process and be tagged in every single piece of content they appear in. So here's Bill Cosby. For those who don't know Bill Cosby is, I didn't want to post a page of his Wikipedia article because I'd get immediately demonetized, so instead I decided to ask ChatGPT, could you summarize the controversies of Bill Cosby using YouTube-friendly Minecraft terminology? Nonetheless, it went brilliant, so here's my first time reading this as a live dubbing. Bill Cosby was once a hero of the village. But it turned out he had been griefing players in secret for years. Many villagers, women, came forward saying he used potions, drugs, to trick and harm them. After a long court battle in the overworld, he got sent to jail, the end, but later got out due to a legal glitch. Court decision! Now he's no longer seen as a trusted player on the server. Also, trigger warning again. I still don't know why you're here, but you know what? I appreciate the sentiment. Gas chamber. That's gonna be all for today's video. Thank you guys very much. This video took a lot longer than I started with to edit because I actually had to use my drawing skills for anything else other than bad thumbnails. So luckily I'm taking the year 2 art course as a freshman student, which is, marvelous. So part 2 of the maze video will probably be out by next weekend. So, you right now, in the meantime, you can watch part 1 right here. Right here. Right here. Right.